Just like we worked from a project template for the site job, we will do the same for this cross-section takeoff. We go to File, a new project, and select Cross-Section Takeoff in Feet. Business Center will load all of our settings and layers for this type of job. We have a dummy alignment that we can put our cross-sections down. Later I will show you how we can enter the actual horizontal alignment and move our cross-sections to that alignment. The benefit to this is Business Center adjusts for curvature in our corridor earthwork report. First thing we do is save our project and then import the PDF cross-sections. Just go to Surface and digitize cross-sections. You will also see that we can work with CAD cross-sections as well. If you have two monitors, we could drag this window to the other screen. Since I can't demonstrate this to you, I will just maximize this window. Next, we will import the PDF cross-sections. There are 31 pages, but I will only import 10 at a time. PDF files can be large by nature, so depending on the speed of your computer, you'll find that working with a smaller range of pages will help your computer run faster. I will click on the first page, then draw a grid around the first cross-section. Business Center doesn't just scale on one side of the cross-section. If you've ever worked from scanned cross-sections, you find sometimes that if the sheet wasn't read in straight, the cross-section could be warped on one side. Well, we can adjust for that by rotating the grid. Then we simply type in the elevations of the top and bottom of the grid, 5700 and 5640. Type in the left and right extents, -240 and 240, and the starting station, 1240 plus 00, and the increment of 50 feet. This is where things start to speed up, since this is a vector PDF. The shortcuts are simple, but if you have any questions, just click on the usage tips. Just click on the existing ground, and it should run all the way across. Click on the proposed design. Depending on how the file was built, it may only trace out an individual part of the line. Just click on all the individual segments until you get to the other side. Business Center can enter as many layers in a cross-section as needed. This is a great feature if you bid rail projects. Let's create a subgrade layer and trace it in. Then hit the space bar when done and map the project to our template. We'll choose the dummy alignment for now, the units, existing ground, and proposed. Now we can create a subgrade layer on the fly. If we had this in our template, we wouldn't have to do this. We come back to all of our sheets. Click on it again. This time we don't have to drag over the grid. Just hold down the Shift key and we'll copy the previous grid. Touch the existing ground, hit the space bar to go to the next layer, and trace out the proposed. If we make a mistake, not a big deal, hold down the Control key and delete a point, or just hit the backspace key. Then click on the subgrade. We don't have to go left to right. We could start wherever we choose. I hope you see how fast you can enter lots of pages of cross-sections quickly. Once you get the keystrokes down, you can fly through this type of work. Spacebar to go between layers and to finish a cross-section. Control key to delete a point. We can go right to left or left to right. You can enter as many layers as needed per cross-section. I'm going to make a mistake on purpose to show you how easy we could spot them and go back and fix them. In plan view, we could see our cross-sections. Let's look at them in 3D view. Tilt them toward us and look at the spike in that cross-section. This is great with two monitors because I can enter cross-sections on one screen and have my 3D view on another. When I hit the space bar to go to the next cross-section, I just glance at my other screen to make sure it was put in correctly. Very quick to QC your jobs as you're doing them. Now, let's go back and fix the bad cross-section. Cycle through the cross-sections until we see the error. Hold down the Control key and remove the point. Then just select Replace. Glance over at your other computer screen, and you will see the cross-section fixed in real time.